What's up, Wolverine Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me at Twitter at TJ_Ronin. Give me a follow on there. Always good chatting with you guys on there. Let's get into our next commit. I literally just saw you guys. Literally just broke down our last cornerstone dog. Now we're on to the next one. Elite playmaker Andrew Olesh, 6'4.5", 215 tight end out of Pennsylvania. Top 100 tight end, number 4 in the nation by 247. 118 in the composite, number 5 overall tight end. They're sleeping. He's better than that. Whatever. He is a top 100 player. It's all good though. We don't care about rankings. We care about tape. That's what we do here at Michigan Football, the voice of college football. We look at the tape, not rankings, because we don't care about that. We beat Alabama. We beat Penn State. We got Andrew Olesh from Pennsylvania. What a win. Shout out to Steve Kasula. Shout out to Sharon Moore and Kirk Campbell, the offensive coordinator. Good job. Big poll. This is a major get. Another one, our second one today. Let's get it. Let's get into the film because what we have here is a elite tight end who is going to be year after last year's elite tight end, Brady Prescorn. These two on the field together is going to be nasty. You will see this in the tape. Let's get to it. And what you're going to see is a tight end who looks like a wide receiver. He looks like an X-type wide receiver. Look how athletic he is. Look at him take top off the defense. Look at him run away. It's like a damn gazelle. It's a damn gazelle on the field, bro. You ain't catching him. Here we go. With the stiff arm. Get out of my face, kid. All we do is get ball players. Every single player is a ball player. They play physical, whether it's defense, whether it's offense. We let them know the deal. He hit him with the hezzy. Right there in the corner, boom. Beautiful, man. Like it's just this is an elite player, guys. And when you look at the wide receivers reading, Jacob Washington on the horizon set. Look at another one. The kid fell. You can't keep up with a gazelle, bro. Like what are you trying to like? What are you doing? Like you can't do it. It's not even physically possible. Here he is again on the outside, cuts in, hands catcher, by the way. Very critical, very important to know. Not a body catcher, a hands catcher. My personal, my preference. There are some people who can do the body catch, like a Jameson Williams, who's still a very good receiver. But you'd like to see this again, top off the defense, making it look easy, no problem. But what I was getting to is, look, we have Philip Wright potentially committing Saturday. I have a lock in for him. 10.46, 100-meter speed, dog. He is a dog too. Wait till we get into his highlight tape. A big fan of his game. And then you also have on the horizon, Andrew Marsh. Things are trending extremely well. Oh my gosh, his tape is beautiful too. Also a legit dog, bro. Like we got some savages coming in, serious playmakers. That's the thing too. These are, look at them right here, serious playmakers. This is how you open up the field. Everyone talks about, oh, well, Michigan's a power run game. Are they going to open up the playbook? Well, you have Jaden Davis. You have Brady Hart, Trevor Lawrence Jr. You have Carter Smith, who's also a really high-level athlete. And then what do we got? We got these legit weapons from Jacob Washington to potentially Philip Wright. I'm not going to put him in the class until he's officially committed. And then as well as Andrew Marsh. And then we have Jasper Parker. And last year we have Jordan Marshall and Micah Capana, friend of the show, Micah Capana. Shout out to Micah Capana. You're my boy. Appreciate you, bro. And yeah, man, just look at the weapons that Michigan's starting to put together. Their war chest. I mean, you can just see this kid's tape. He is standing out. He is the best athlete on the field. And this is the type of tight end who's not going to be playing in line. They're going to split him out wide. This is a Y type tight end. And like, honestly, I could see them putting him in an X position on certain packages. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's just a pure athlete, man. He high pointed the ball. Give me that. Give me that. That's my ball. And you're going to get it again right here. Look at him hold on to the ball. Big hit. My ball. That's my ball. It's not your ball. It's my ball. Like these are legit ball players, bro. Like these kids are literally, look at them. No, keep it moving. We keep moving the chains. Takes the hit, keeps going. Doesn't go down on first contact. You love to see that. That's Michigan football. That's physical, dominant football. This is why we are where we are, because we are one of the most, no, not even one of the most. We are the most physical team on the field every Saturday, period. Joe Klatt said it best. We are the boa constrictor. We will keep pounding you, body blow, and then we'll knock you out, bro. And that's what we do. And this is the type of player who's going to help that and obviously extend the lead, right? He's the type of player that our offense should get a nice, comfortable lead, help the offense expand. And look at him again, dude. like just a true playmaker. I mean, you can just tell like we're looking at a extremely high level tight end who really is going to be a difference maker on Saturdays. Like he's not just going to be a contributor. This is a difference maker we're looking at. And I'll tell you, man, I mean, I just saw this recruiting class as a whole for Michigan, from whether it's the defensive side of the ball, the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they're just landing really, really good players. I mean, from top to bottom. The lowest ranked kid in the class, which we will get into, and I covered it last video, is one of my favorite kids in the class, and that's Chase Taylor. But really, every kid in the class I'm really high on. And I've told you guys before, if there is a kid in the class, or if there's a concern of mine, or I'm not as high on a kid, I will let you know. I am not shy on that. I know I've started doing these breakdowns for just a little over like a month and a half now. But if there's a kid in the class that I'm not high on, I will let you know. And we legitimately are pulling in just legit players. I mean, you can see it in the film. The rankings do say the same, but we don't always rely on rankings because sometimes they're off. And we will see that when we go over the look at them, keep going, makes the play. Just you love it, man. Like just you love to see this kid's effort too. Like that's another thing too. Like he's talented, right? He's extremely skilled, but he's also effort. He's all ball, bro. Like this, you could just tell it. This is a football player. Sure. I watch his film, and not only do I see elite playmaker, right? I see a kid who is just all effort all the time. Like this is the type of kid that will be drafted and will be playing on Sundays. Like as long as he stays on path, which listen, it's Michigan. Look at him blocking, bro. Like it's Michigan. We do that. We develop and we get tight ends drafted. He obviously came here for a reason, you know, and just an excellent get by the coaching staff. So let's take a look at the class now. And what we have here is the number 11 class in the nation. We are now a top 10 class. We made it. We made it, and we're not done. We're not done. We got another commit on Saturday, looking to be a commit, Philip Wright, who I mentioned before. I do have a lock on him. Let's go through the class like we always do. We got Nathan Marshall, dude, like underrated in my opinion. And I know he just took a knock on On3's rankings. I don't know what they're thinking. This kid is 6'4", 265, like freaking 6% body fat, dog. Like this kid is literally legitimately going to be a problem. Ivan Taylor, we just covered the jackhammer. My Ivan Taylor, extremely excited to have him in the class. Kainoa Winston, another savage on the field. Andrew Olesh, elite playmaker. Carter Smith, legitimately a dangerous dual threat, developing to be a dual threat quarterback. He's already got one dimension of his game down. He's working extremely hard on a second dimension of the game. We will be covering Carter Smith's progression. He won Gatorade Player of the Year in Florida. Extremely gifted player. Then we have Jalen Williams. Oh my goodness, another dog, dude. No bull. Avery Gash, MVP at the Rivals camp. We saw what he could do. He should be seeing a rankings bump, by the way. 249. He's higher than that. Jacob Washington, legit. National 251, legit. Julius Holly, great get by Lou Esposito, Big Lou. We appreciate that. And then Jasper Parker is officially a 4-star, no longer a 3-star, because they saw what we saw. And what we saw was a player who played above his ranking. And we tell you that. We've been spot on. Anyone who's been watching us for months knows our hit rate is extremely high. We don't bat 1,000, but our average is up there with the best. And we're gonna keep bringing that. Donovan Johnson's a player we're gonna keep very close attention to. Former elite, 5-star caliber player prior to his injury. We'll see what he can do his senior year. Highly excited to see his progress. He's already been green lighted to begin training. That would be good to see. Bobby Kanka, legit, all out, all effort player. Good get. Eli Owens, one of the top recruiters of the class. Caden Strayhorn, I did misspeak last video. I said safety. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Center, top 2 center in the nation. If not one, he is 2. And then Chase Taylor, my personal favorite, certified dog. I classified on that. I wasn't wrong. Coaching staff feels the same way. I found that out after my video, and it just confirms what I saw on film. And this is a player right here who should be top 300. So what you have is a class. You have a class of 15 players, about 10 spots remaining. Only 2 3-stars. One of them is one of the top 2 centers in the nation, and the other one is severely underranked. Let's get to the depth chart. One of my personal favorites. let's get to it. And here we are at the depth chart. Andrew Olesh has been added at the Y position. And here we are, man. I mean, like, we legitimately have an extremely strong foundation class, like we talk about every video, and that's not changing because it hasn't changed yet. We now have a top 12 class. We have come from the 50s to 11. We're not done. More is to come. And Michigan's going to continue pursuing. We should be adding another player, which will take us to 16 this Saturday. We'll see where it goes. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed in life, especially in recruiting. So we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I feel good about it. And I'll have more on all of that and everything that we touched on today on Tuesday's show, 8 p.m. Michigan Live. And then obviously the Thursday show we have to call in at 8 p.m. Also, and my guest this week is going to be Dennis Fithian. Looking forward to that. Part of Rivals. Big fan of Dennis Fithian. I've always been a fan of Dennis Fithian, so I'm excited to have him on. But let's look at it. I mean, look, we have a need at tackle. We have a need here that's looking to be filled, though, with Philip Wright. We have a need at the Z position, Andrew Marsh. And I'm going to tell you guys, when we get into Andrew Marsh's film, it's beautiful. I mean, the kid is a extremely strong, gifted player. We land him, and that looks good, by the way. There's no concern on my end in regards to that. There's no concern on my end in regards to Philip Wright either. The playmakers, we talked about earlier in the video, the playmakers that Michigan is getting, man, just legit. I mean, like, I'm so excited for the future of Michigan. When you add Brady Hart also, the quarterback position is locked down for the next 5 years. It's in a very good place, very healthy place. You look at these skill players we're adding, Jacob Washington. Anyone who watched my recruiting breakdown of Jacob Washington knows what we're getting there. You look at Andrew Olesh. I mean, Jesus. I mean, one of the most gifted tight ends to come out in the country in the last 2 cycles. And that's not even hyperbolic by any means. That's legit, man. I mean, it's just legit. And then you look at what we're building in the trenches. And if we can pull Andrew Balboa, Jesus, the 3 offensive linemen are just nasty. But we'll call it there. We'll have more on Tuesday's show. Give me a follow on Twitter at TJ_Ronin. Always looking forward to building the community. Give us a subscribe on Michigan Football, the voice of college football. We're chasing Ohio State. We're making great progress. We will have an updated Kenneth Grant chase down tracker for Tuesday's show. And as always, stay tuned to Michigan Football at the voice of college football and go blue. Let's get it.